Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FortressCraft Evolved. I'm AxionEvolved, and today we've got we got a few problems to take care of, we got a few solutions to implement. But before I get started, do me a favor, scroll down just a little bit, hit that subscribe button. Helps me out, helps me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Ideally by the end of 2023, but we'll see. So with that out of the way, let's hop right into this episode. And our first stop is some problems. And that problem is right here. So you can see this is where our power is going. So we have a little laser energy transmitter right in here that transmits over here and powers this whole setup that we have going right there, which is kind of our supplemental tier 2 stuff. So in order to deal with that, I'm going to have to blow it up. So I have a series of explosives and we're going to figure out which one works best. Now, we have to be a little careful. I don't know what the radius of these things are. And what we don't want to do, I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. It's not super high leverage. But we want to be careful about this stuff over here. So what I think I'm going to do, I mean, worst case scenario, I blow up the one laser energy transmitter that's in here. But everything else I think is pretty expendable. So if we do our hollow base, and we'll just wait a little bit for it to get over here. We want to find the square where there we go. Okay, so there's our transmitter, and that green square is the core. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get close to it, like literally right there. So this is a charge level 2. So in order to break this up, we're just going to put that down, light it, and see what happens. And then we back up and hope for the best. I hope this works. Well, that didn't quite work all the way. I guess I could just throw another one down, huh? Because we still got to blow that up. So let's, maybe I'll go up a little bit higher. Maybe like, I wonder how many blocks down that was. Probably about 4 or 5, 6. So if I put something right there, that's also a level 2. So let's blow that one up too. Hopefully this makes a dent. Yep, that'll work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this up one. And I'm going to slap that laser on it. And then we're just going to go to where we need to go. And I'll reconnect this just to kind of see where I'm at here. I think it's right here, maybe. It's one of these, right? It's one of these. And then what I'll do is I'll do something like this. Does that hit? Yeah, I think that hits. So I'm just going to slap a battery on there. Right there. Throw the lens on. And that should be that back up and running. So that'll be nice to get that going, because that's just another source of ore that we have. And we kind of just need that going. So that problem solved. That shouldn't grow back. And now it's just going to become a fixture in our world. And you can see we got these other ones up here too. Yeah. Hopefully they don't get in the way. Worst case scenario, we'll have to make like a little mini resin farm that just fights them all the time, but that could be useful, so we'll see. But the other issue is what we got going on right here. What is all this backup? Well, that's because this backed up, which is backed up over here, which is backed up over here, but I've stopped this side to kind of help clear that out. But the reason none of this stuff is going is because I did what I was talking about, and I got rid of all these belts here with the intention on putting our newly crafted all the time matter movers on there. So one thing I'm thinking is, as these kind of clear out, well, some of them, I'm thinking about replacing them with 2,000 slot hoppers, because I figure that's like, why not, right? We'll just start implementing 2,000 slots all over the place, and that will give us crafting. You know, a little bit of flexibility when it comes to stuff. So I'm going to replace these with 2,000 slotters, and then we'll go over there and we'll slap the matter movers down and we can kind of see in action. All right, so normally I would cut this part, but I kind of want you guys to see, and it's like very simple. I want you just to see how this is all gonna go. And hopefully, I mean, I think we're in range. I think I measured it before. I just kind of did this without actually double checking. But I want you guys to be able to kind of see it when it starts going, you know? And hopefully that works. And they're all add and remove, I think, so it should work. I see some going over there already. And again, the power is probably not an issue because we have 6. Look at that. Oh, that is so good looking. Oh my goodness. And we know that the distance is good, obviously, because they're hidden. That is so awesome. This is what I was really going for. Look at that. Look at everything just flowing. Look at all of that. Look at that go. Oh, it makes me so happy. And it's going all the way across the board. And let's see, we can even look at the things here. Ooh, that's a little low. I don't know if 6 turbines is enough for, or not even turbines, 6 of these guys. We are burning through the fuel. So what we might have to do is kind of make like a spawn off of this. Let me see here. I mean, I know there's a way to do it. I don't think I don't have the components for this yet. So we can kind of just let it run though. We can let it run for now, see how it works. There's obviously going to be ways to kind of like make it more efficient, and I'm probably going to have to. But for now, I think it'll be okay. I wasn't planning on making this a focus of the video. I just want to throw it all down, and well, you know, it's doing its thing. And hopefully that keeps up, and hopefully this actually alleviates some of the the congestion we got over here. Because yeah, this stuff is right there, but that stuff is what we really need to get going. And it's not going anywhere. Well, hopefully it will. Hopefully it works out. Right? What do we... Yeah, so it looks like a power issue. So, alright, so I guess let's just make a task before I forget about it, right? So we'll say red, and we'll go turbines on matter movers. Bars. Because clearly we don't have enough power over there, and so I'm going to need to make at least 7 more turbines. But if these can run on 1 turbine each, which they clearly can, then these can run on 1 turbine each, and that's probably more than enough. 1 turbine would probably even give us enough power for all of our smelting too, which is also looking like it's kind of taking a hit. So maybe we actually need that sooner than I thought. So let's see if we can get that all built up. All right, so we'll need 252 housings for 7, and then 63 intakes. So 50.
Crafting.
So that should be enough intakes, right? 7 times 9. And this is 252. So let's see how close we can get. 252. All right, so I wasn't planning on this, but we are going to go ahead and try to get this all turbined out. So I'll disconnect this here coal. Man, look at that. Look at we're just getting stuff done today, all right? All right, so we have a couple options here. Number 1, I can utilize this existing network, and maybe that's what I'll do. But I need to plan this the right way. And okay, so what I'll do, let me think here. So okay, I'm going to build the turbine in the same rough spot. Ooh, which way do I want it to face? Let's have it face this way, actually. Right? Oh no, I want this one. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll do... Okay, yeah, I have it 2 on. Why did I put... I think I actually built this wrong. Actually, I guess not. Normally what I should do is put the one edge right here and the other edge right here and keep a 3 block space in the middle so that if I do, for some reason, put a Mark IV battery on, I have space. But I think the turbines themselves will be fine. So we'll just space this out a little bit. And last turbine. So the reason I have them facing this way is because I want to be able to walk down the center here and not just get blasted by the the exhaust and just hurt. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do something like this. What is this? What is the... So this is remove only. So I think I can do that, right? And what I want to do for that is have it right there. Just like that. That's what I want. But I want it remove only. Right? So that's perfect. And then what I'll do is I will kind of run the same way that I did before. So it's almost going to be the opposite, right? I have the outputs coming this way and the inputs on the ground. So I'm going to have the inputs for this one going this way. And then, you know, I'm just going to run them all the way down. Right? Until... well, I guess until right here. That's fine. You know what I mean? And so I'm going to do that on each side. Oh, this is interesting, actually. I'm going to have to... So I'm going to do something like this. And then like that. Yeah. Oh, that is interesting. And that is so we can have the... so that all the turbines in the middle can get their fuel. So again, we're doing kind of like an overflow, trickle down type setup with all of this. And I think the power we have over here, like that matter mover structure, should be able to... Oh, I better set all these. Oh, someone said... Nice. Shift Q is how you can hotkey the... yeah, see, we already got... Yeah, so there's already some empties on the line. So I need to make sure that I'm... Yeah, it's going to be... Okay, that's something we're going to have to take care of. Make sure the empties get online. But Shift Q is how you can set the permissions. So I can just Shift Q. I'll do that. And then we do all that. Okay, so then we have all the fulls. And so now the empties... Okay, so the empties are going to be one level below this. So I would love to do something like this. Let's have the empties go right here. And we'll do something like this. Right? Maybe this? So then what we're going to do is we're going to have another matter mover right there. And how am I going to power this? Okay, I'm actually going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And then we're going to do that. And then in theory, just be something like this, right? So that'll fill up. This will eventually get something. And we want the matter mover to hit this guy right here. So right there. Right? And then I could put like a little glass block or something, and we'll grab that thing. We'll grab that thing to hit this guy. That's the plan. Let me grab another glass block and grab that. And we'll see if that's enough. I'm hoping... Well, actually, I'll make this add and remove. And I'm kind of wanting the proof of concept here. Does it see that? Target hopper is full. Oh, there we go. So it's doing something. Interesting part about this is we're going to have to kind of feed that hopper. Let me go like that. Make sure that's facing the right way. Have that one go up. And I hope I don't die. I did not die. Awesome. And then I'm going to kind of do the same thing, but in reverse for these guys right here. And then what I'll do is I will just put that on there. And I think that'll just work. Like, I think I can just do that and have it be okay. I don't actually know. I'm just kind of guessing. But I know I will have to come down here and check the last little bit for any empties like that. These are remove only? Yeah. The other ones being add or remove doesn't really matter. All right, so all of these are going. Yes, they are going. And what we really want to see is those empties traveling, right? Just like that. We were doing 6 times 128 with the pyrothermics. And so it's what, 600, 727, like 76 or something? Oh, there we go. Look at all of that. Look at how... It's at least doing something. Are these... Oh, yeah. I mean, they're smelting. Efficiency's going up. All right. I think we just solved that problem. Like, I think we're good in theory. This guy's still full, which means that it should be getting stuff from over here. And those are flowing. We got the lithium. We got the tier 2 stuff. That is beautiful. We do need to make sure that we're consuming the iron. That is another possible issue. All right, but God, the colors on that look so nice. They look awesome. All right, so on to, in fact, I know we just put it on here, but let's check that off the board real quick. So we'll bring up our little paint gun here, and a boom. So there we go. One more thing checked off the list. Now, the other thing I wanted to start looking at and kind of think about, you know, is the OET stuff. So let me, actually I can just go right here. Let me look, I don't even remember what all that takes, right? Okay, so orbital energy transmitter component, experimental pods, refined liquid resin. Resin's easy, so, but we need 1,000 of these pods. So actually we need whatever, 1053 plus 128 to get these two things. In theory, let me think here. In theory, I can do this. I can go here and I can make 3 of these. 3 1,000 slot hoppers. And then I can go into my little laboratory door here. And I can put those down right here. And do I have those somewhere? Yeah, so then what I'll do is I'll just do that. Right? And then these things will work while I'm not here. They'll just do the work for me, and I can come back and collect the rewards, right? That's the whole point of a factory game. Okay, so then there's the other part of it, which is where we're going to put it. And I talked about putting it over here. How did I just hurt my legs there? I was talking about putting it over here. And I think this is going to be the spot. But we're going to need to figure out the power situation. Which, again, that's probably just, that's just more... that's more turbines. But last time, I think we had like 26 turbines. Which is doable. You know, it's not crazy. But we need to kind of figure out a spot. You know, and another thing I want to do is maybe look into Spider Bro. Like, just getting him armed and running around, because we never like got him a nice little spot, and he's just kind of been ignored the whole time. but I don't think our base is complete without Spider Bro. So I'm thinking about doing something like right over here. So maybe we'll actually get him set up first, because the OET is going to take a little bit. And I kind of like this little floor right here. I don't know. Let's look at the self-craft and see if there's any cool blocks we can use for Spider Bro. Because I want him to kind of have something, you know, a little fancy, like stands out a little bit. Plating we've used. Marble column could be kind of nice. Wood inlay. Do I have that one down? No. There's some of this stuff that I had put down already. You know? Although this one does look kind of cool. I do kind of like the gray floor tile. Actually. That does look kind of... Do I have that somewhere? What is this one? Metal siding. I think I might go gray floor tile, actually. That's the reason this is here is so that I can literally just click it and go. Is my inventory full? Oh my goodness. All right, so let's figure out where we can put him. And I don't think he needs that much space. So the charged lithium coils are like right around here, and that's what he needs for power. So I'm saying we should do something like here. Don't want to cut that stuff off from power, so let's just go like here. Right? Something like this. I think he needs like 15 by 15 or something. I mean, that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. All right, so now we made Spider Bro his little box here. I don't know if it's big enough, right? But let's see. What do we need for him? Is this in here? Spiderbot base component. Tin plates, copper, wire, iron gear. Okay, well that's easy. We need, what, 6 clicks of that? Tin plate. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 225. Easy. Let's just throw that down on a hotbar real quick. I think it's so funny that we haven't done this yet. Okay, so 15 over. And there we go. Spider Bro is he's got a home. Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to, he needs like a little hopper full of stuff. So what I want to do is I'm gonna maybe dig a little hole down here. All right, I'll put this down for now. But I'm gonna give him this little hopper right here, right? Or did I just like missed the hole that I just dug. Whatever, it's fine. So we'll just this'll all make sense later. Okay, so we need to get some charged lithium coils from here to right over there. And I think I got a little bit of space, honestly, right under here. So I'm just going to, let's see, where is this? 12. Right, x equals 13. Or x equals 12, z equals negative 60. So let's just go under here and get to that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to steal some of these charged lithium coils. Right? And just give them to Spider Bro. So we're just going to run some belts over. And then just like that, Spider Bro will have his food. And we're going to close this up. And I think he's like on his way. I hope he's able to get onto this. And we'll need to make him some weapons too, actually. So let's throw another hopper down here. And let's see. He wants blasters. We'll give him blasters. Turret Mark 4 or 4 Mark 1 turrets.
Crafting.
Can't deny Spider Bro his blaster.
Crafting.
He wants a cannon. Mark 2. 8 Mark 2 turrets. Oh, geez. Okay. So we'll go 8 of these.
Crafting.
Those. And you know what? Let's get him a cannon. What else do you want? Nothing. I think there's another thing he can get, but he's not going to get it yet. So we'll give Spiderbot his stuff. I know there's like Spiderbot Herbicore. Like a... Where is that? I've never used those though. Spider Core. Automatic collects marked loot from Falcor beacons mounted on Spiderbot. Auto upgraders. Let's get him these. I don't know how many he gets though. I'm just gonna get 4 of these, I guess, and then those, I really don't know. Throw those in there. I mean, I guess that'll work. Is he charging? He's doing something. What's kind of nice is this will give us a like a constant use for our these guys to like work and make. So that's kind of, I don't know where he is. Like the model, I think it says he's charging. He maybe is just not like rendered right here. Or maybe he's clipped through the bottom and disappeared or something. We'll see him like grotesquely hanging out somewhere. But yeah, that's Spiderpot doing his thing. I wonder if I actually have to put those on him. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where he is. It'd be cool if there was something that like kind of pointed you in his general direction. Because, I mean, you see the world's rendering ever so slowly as we're like not near things. But he should be, I mean, he should be, God, that just looks so nice. Every time I walk by and look at it, it's like, this is what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? This is just amazing. And then how's it all holding up down here? Oh, don't want to go that way. Now we've got a full fuel line. We've got no backed up empties, right? Nothing. That's empty. This is empty. So they must all be getting there. And then how does this infrastructure, so if this has power, then the whole system has power. Because if you didn't watch the last season and listen to my analogy about how power kind of flows in this, it's kind of like water. And in the sense that water flows to the lowest point. Well, the power flows to the lowest point, or in this case, kind of the last point in the whole system. So if you have a battery, you know, like for those matter movers down there, we have a battery that's all the way over there by the refineries. So if that battery is full, or really that'll be the first battery to fill. And then it'll back up to the one before it, and the one before that, and the before that, until, you know, we get to the beginning of the system. So if the battery at the beginning of the system is full, then that means the battery at the end of the system is full. As far as I understand, that's you know, that's what I understand about this. It's that view has gotten me far enough in this game, so I'm just gonna kind of keep with it. So yeah, I think that's, you know, this might end up editing out to be a shorter episode, but I think that was just a good little update episode. We're gonna plan for the OET once we get all those pods done, and that'll probably be a future episode. And then the next episode we'll probably do some more stuff down in the cold caverns, kind of getting that ready for the frozen factory stuff, because that's really going to take things up to the next level. And what I'd love to do, I mean, the goals would be to actually shut these lifts off, all this supplemental stuff right here, and really start making more quarries and all that kind of stuff. We still got to automate pipes, all things like that. So plenty to do. Maybe even upgrade the lifts. Again, all the frozen factory stuff. So there's just a ton to do still, and getting stuff off coal. So there's still a ton to do, and we're gonna have to start working on that all the next episode. So thank you guys so much. I hope you're enjoying this series. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about all these matter movers, because I think they look just awesome. I can't wait till we get more. This part's going to look super interesting once we have matter movers, because we'll have them coming out of here. And then over here, it'll be very interesting because of the distance. And I think we're less than 65, right? Or I guess I could just, can I hit that once we 55? Okay. So yeah, so this is sufficient. Let me see. Because we'll need to hit. Yeah, I think we're okay. This is hitting like 50 something. So as long as we're less than 64, we should be fine, which I think this all is. And if that's the case, we'll be plenty good to get this all matter movered up. If we kind of do the 5x5 square here with the induction plates, which I might do preemptively just so we can kind of get a visual of it under. That's going to be super interesting with this stuff right here. Another nice thing about the way we have this set up is depending on where we go with this, we could potentially have matter movers. We could potentially replace all these belts is what I'm getting at. The ones that are running under here, we can get rid of. We can have a matter mover right here. Oh, I guess it does come down to distance though. You know, because we're going to have matter movers in these corners. So where these bends are, we're going to have matter movers. So we can have a matter mover here hitting that matter mover. But then we can also have a matter mover down there hitting the same matter mover. And they'll both feed into this, which will then feed into that. But I worry a little bit about the distance because, or really the capacity, because these are doing 300 per minute. These are doing 150 per minute, which is fine. But in theory, we're going to get double the capacity from the two lines. Like for example, if this line's saturated and we have a saturated line over there, then that's going to be double the ore, right? So I guess we'll see. We may have to implement a couple 2,000 slot hoppers into the mix just for buffers or maybe even to facilitate the shorter range of these matter movers. I don't know. We'll see. The challenge is the fun part, right? So anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Hope you guys are enjoying that. Hope you guys are excited for that because I'm pretty excited to get that all set up and see how it all looks. And with that, we'll see you in the next one.